Yo, you want to get the advantage over your sports book? You'll need to download BetQL, the only app you'll need to make smart bets. Their best bets computer module scans over 350,000 unique bets per year to give you the best bet recommendation for every game across all major sports. And it gives you the reasoning why behind you should place these bets. Their model covers everything from spreads, over-unders, and player prop bets. Don't want to use the model and prefer to do the research yourself? BetQL has all the necessary tools for your research needs. There's sharp data so you can even see who the pros are backing. Line movement so you could jump on betting opportunities in real time. Team summaries highlighting previous success against the spread and the over and under. And a team lineup, breaking news and injury status reports. Plus you can save all your picks in one place to track your success and winning streaks, as well as view your rank on their leaderboards. Head to the App Store or Google Play Store right now. Download BetQL. You can also head to try.betql.co/Lord to get started now. Enter the discount code LORD at payment. Checkout, save 25% off on any of the subscriptions that they offering. You can find all this information in the description to this video below. But please make sure to check out the BetMGM offer in the description as well for a free year of your BetQL. Also, check out their sportsbook offering page if you live in one of the eligible states. Claim free offers upon signing up. Many offers listed. Don't miss out on the chance to beat your sportsbook this football season, man. Lord Brunson approved. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see it right there, man. Tap in with the BetQL. Make sure you stay in the head of the curve, man. Listen, the video speaks for itself. Use code LORD. Use code LORD. Get all them great savings that was just mentioned in the video. Make sure you tap in the description to these videos and you're going to see everything there. The Hurt Season hats, which is just, they've been jumping out the gym like Vince Carter. You know what that's about. Shout out to the print champs, man. You know what I'm saying? Grab your Hurt Season hat because you know what's about to happen. The season is coming. And the question that I have for you guys is, are we finished or are we done? Are we finished or are we done? Are we satisfied with the product that was built and the product that was constructed during the course of this offseason? What more do we think we need to do? Because you're never done building a Super Bowl team. If that's your end goal, you're never satisfied. You never satisfied. And there's some things that I feel like, the Philadelphia Eagles got to really look themselves in the mirror about. Period. You know what I'm saying? And we going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We got to discuss it. It's going to be an ongoing conversation during out the course of the football season. And the Philadelphia Eagles simply need to add depth on the defensive side of the ball. We literally one injury away, in my opinion, on the defensive line to us not being able to get no pressure. That defensive line works together as a unit. Now you got to find the other key components to keep the unit working together if a guy like Fletcher Cox miss a game or two. If a guy like Brandon Graham off the edge. Now I feel like they solved the problem off the edge. You got Barnett and you got Josh Sweat. You can get a nice rotation and still get some pressure out there. Your interior guys. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Can Kerrigan play in the interior? I think these coaches got a lot of things, to figure out, and we're going to see a different product that we're not used to seeing on the field. And I'm excited to see what it's going to pan out to be. But linebackers and linebacker depth are very much still a concern. I came into the season saying things like, I'm not worried about the linebacker depth simply because we don't know what we have. No linebackers blew nobody away, or no linebackers were even talked about highly besides Eric Wilson, who was already better than all the linebackers, which is why we grabbed him, and Davion Taylor, who ain't been healthy for a couple weeks during practice. Things got to change and things got to turn around ASAP. Wide receiver depth is another one that I'm also worried about. I'm not even going to lie about it. You know what I mean? But let's get down to business. Why is it so unsafe to believe in the Eagles right now? Why, if you're an Eagles team, these other dudes in the division feel like that they can tell us. They can tell us. The team that got the last Super Bowl in the division. You know what I'm saying? One of the teams that's not responsible for the reason why we the NFC least. Let's get this out of the way right now. The NFC least, the name comes from other teams not pulling their weight. You can't put that on the Giants and the Eagles. You just simply can't do it. Why is it so laughable to believe in the Philadelphia Eagles if you're an Eagles fan? I'm telling you, we're going to get the last laugh. We're going to get the last laugh. I feel like Jalen Hurts is primed to have a great week one. I feel like the game plan, we're going to get into the game plan as it comes closer to that time. We still got, 9 days left. So I'm not going to hit you with the keys to victory right now. I'm not going to do my keys to victory until, episode 1 of GOAT Talk podcast with Philly Mike. That should be airing sometime this weekend, you know what I'm saying, or in the upcoming week, you know what I mean? It's I got an idea of what the game plan should be against the Atlanta Falcons, and I got an idea of how our defense will look. This defense has a real chance to be dominant and to turn some heads, because you got to remember this. We were amongst the last year in blitzing, but third in pressures. Had Jim Schwartz blitzed more last year, I firmly believe he'd still have a job. If Jim Schwartz blitzed last year, I firmly believe that we would probably have 2 defensive linemen with really, really close to 10 sacks. I'm talking about like 9 and 10 sacks apiece, something like that. Had Jim Schwartz blitzed last year, we would have got more turnovers. You know what I'm saying? We would have forced more bad throws. We would have hurried more quarterbacks. We would have pressured more quarterbacks. We would have forced more mistakes. What is it with Jim Schwartz and the way that he dialed up the defense for them to be great at pass rushing and just having dudes sitting back there not doing nothing? This the NFL, man, and I feel like our coaches, they stopped thinking and they stopped being innovative, which is what cost them their job. Doug Peterson had a one-track mind. I'm going to throw. If the run don't work the first 2 times, I'm going to just keep throwing after that. You can't operate like that. You still got to set up the run. The run is like a jab play in the National Football League. You want to stick your jab out there and then catch them sleeping when they're expecting a jab. We got complacent and we got lazy. We got some coaches in there. We got some new eyes on these situations. And this upcoming football season is going to be a different breath of fresh air. Now let's talk about each position and each grade. I saw an article on Bleacher Report about that. I thought it was cool that we do it right here. You know what I'm saying? For quarterback, we just going to go excellent, good, or fair. For the quarterback position, listen, I'm going to keep it a stack. I'm going to say right now we good. You can't say we excellent. You know what I'm saying? We good. Being as though we got strong backups. And we got a strong starter, I believe. I believe we have a talent that's going to show guys that he is Russell Wilson-esque. So I think we good for right now until he show it. Running back, I'm going to also go with good. You know what I'm saying? Can't say it's excellent. Miles Sanders never had a 1,000-yard season. Miles Sanders has the case of the dropsies. Kenneth Gainwell is a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? We would be almost just average for real if we didn't draft Kenneth Gainwell. You know what I mean? Miles Sanders got to learn how to catch. Period. Kenneth Gainwell will be a great addition moving forward. I don't foresee Boston Scott coming back, next year after that. Let's talk about offensive line. Starting offensive line, I got to say it could be excellent. The starting offensive line really, really could be excellent. I feel like that starting offensive line with the addition of Landon Dickerson, who's going to be getting some reps soon, will be able to run block. And I feel like that our team is going to use that to our strengths. Tight ends, I believe the tight ends are excellent. Now, there's no superstars in the tight end room, you know what I mean, by right, but it's some above average tight ends in the tight end room. We got an above average tight end that's on IR right now, I believe, and Tyree Jackson. So the tight ends are solid. The wide receivers, I'm going to say just unproven. So I got to give them a good. I'm going to give them good. If you want to go stats, I got to say poor. If you want to be for real, Greg Ward, 81 receptions. Arthega Whiteside, like 14 receptions for their careers now. You know what I'm saying? Rager, 33 receptions. Devontae Smith, no receptions. Quez Watkins, 8 or 7 receptions. Come on, let's keep it a stack. They got, a lot of things got to be proven. We can't overlook that. Safeties. I'm going to say the safeties could be trending towards excellent. I like Anthony Harris. If Rodney McLeod come back with his A game on, you got Kayvon Wallace who need to soak up game and learn from him. I think the safeties will be solid this year. Cornerbacks, I got our cornerbacks trending towards excellence. It depends on what Avonte Smith, what Avonte Maddox, could bring to the table. It depends on that. Now, I'm going to give them good. I'm not going to give them excellent. But I think they're going to get way more turnovers this season because we're going to implement the blitz. The defensive line is excellent off break. Make no mistake about that. But they're not deep. The starting defensive line is excellent. The linebacking core is poor. The linebacking core has been poor for years. With these picks that we have, I expect Howie Roseman to do his due diligence and get things on the right track next year. We got a lot of picks. I won't be surprised if our first round pick is the best linebacker in the draft. Then our other pick in the first round is a cornerback. You got to go heavy defense this year. Next year, I don't want to see an offensive player drafted if it's not a lineman. We spent too much capital on wide receivers, way too much capital on running backs. You know what I'm saying? Tight ends should be straight. You know what I mean? What more do you have to do? You drafting quarterbacks all over the place. You releasing quarterbacks, trading for quarterbacks. It's about defense next year. You got to get deeper. And I feel like that could possibly be our Achilles heel. Like I said, I'm still on the train for 9+ wins. You know what I'm saying? This football season, and it's time. It's time to start getting in football mode, knowing that every week is a week to prove yourself. We don't have a bye week until very, very late in the season. So these guys got to be up on their books. They got to be up on their route running. That's why I like the type of leader that Jalen Hurts is. Jalen Hurts is saying, hey, catching dudes in the hallway, what route is this? I like that type of stuff from a young quarterback. So I'm excited for this upcoming season, man. Now, I want you guys to go in the comments and list your concerns. At this point in the season, the kickoff starts next Thursday, 6 days away. What are the concerns that you have with the football team up to this point? Because mine is depth on the defensive side of the ball, man. Enjoy your long weekend. Enjoy your holiday weekend. You know the vibes. Lord Brunson, back at you with the back at you. Grab your Hurt season hats. Get over the big manscape. Save 20% off. You know what I'm saying? Get the BetQL if you one of them dudes who do the spreads and all of that. Man, listen, get to it, man. That's what it's about. And I want this team to get 1% better every week, man. Dudes better be studying right now because we got a lot of people who don't believe we can do it, and we are primed to shock the world. Let me know what you think in the comments, man.